Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm really excited. The weather worked out great, and we want to talk and introduce some of my great partners who are here today. We have with us the supervisor of the town of Clay, Joe Bick, is with us. Joe, I might have given you a promotion, but I think that's your acting role, and we'll make sure that sounds good. Also with me is our great town clerk, Joe Hageman Clark, in the town of Clay. I have the neighborhood association leaders, Ryan Vollmer, a neighbor and one of my great employees in county government, Debbie Dolan, is here. My deputy county executive, Billy Barlow, is with us, who oversees community development and our team there. Your county legislator in this neighborhood, Kevin Meeker, is here. Cody Kelly, county legislator, a little bit to the north in the town of Clay, is here. And our great partner at home headquarters, Carrie Quaglia, is here. Housing is a challenge. The cost of housing for new construction, to buy, everything, the values are going up. But also part of our strategy needs to be that we take care of the neighborhoods here so that our housing stocks in neighborhoods doesn't go sideways. And with everything going on with Micron, and Joe Bick and his team have done an amazing job for the town of Clay. We worked very hard with Cody Kelly and Kevin Meeker to win this project, bring this project here, create historical investment. And Joe's a real good negotiator for you. He negotiated $20 million instead of a building permit fee. So that building permit fee would have been a lot less than $20 million, by the way. And that building, that $20 million is now going to be there for the town of Clay to invest back in the town to help mitigate costs so that you, the taxpayer, aren't treated like a piggy bank every year. And so saying that, part of our housing strategy is to create new housing. It's to create housing that is affordable. It's to create different types of housing, but it's to invest in this neighborhood. And today we're really excited about this neighborhood. Bayberry is celebrating a birthday. 70 years, one of the largest first planned communities outside the city of Syracuse. And when we look at trying to go and reinvest back into neighborhoods, of existing neighborhoods, we have a tool, and our partner home headquarters administers that tool, and it's called the Onondaga County Neighborhood Initiative. And this past budget cycle, Kevin Meeker and Cody Kelly supported us in our request to put $2 million into this next round of funding. And what this $2 million will do is it will create loans for homeowners to borrow right here in this neighborhood up to $25,000 at 1%. So you are getting a 1% home ownership loan. If you go to your bank and ask for a home equity line of credit or a home equity loan, that rate is going to be in the 6s or 7s, maybe higher, depending on who you're talking to. We are now going to offer homeowners in this neighborhood a 1% loan. But the better news is 30% of what your total amount borrowed is going to be a grant. So if you took out a $25,000 loan, you would essentially pay back $17,500. Overall, we have now done 3 rounds of the Onondaga County Neighborhood Initiative. We've lent out over $7.6 million in loans to 694 families. And the great news about this program is when we lend out all this money, and hopefully you'll help us tell your neighbors and it will go fast, as you pay it back into the loan, it gets reinvested back into families right here in Bayberry in the town of Clay. So we're ecstatic about this. We are going to continue to invest in housing so we have more inventory to help support the community growth. We're going to invest in infrastructure so that inventory is built at a price that people can afford. And we're certainly going to continue to invest in neighborhoods today so that you can go invest in your homes that are all worth more than they were 2 or 3 years ago, but the cost to borrow has not gone down, and this will help with that. So saying that, I just want to welcome Carrie Quaglia here for a couple words, then happy to take questions. Carrie?
Great, thank you. Well, thanks very much. And first off, can't thank our county executive and the legislature enough for creating this program. It's been well documented. We need a lot more housing in this community. And yeah, we're working on rehabbing housing and building new housing, but it also has to start with assisting the existing owner occupants with fixing their homes up so the housing stock stays in really good shape. So to anybody in the Bayberry neighborhood, maybe you've been putting off getting that roof done or getting the siding or windows done, now would be the time, because it's probably not going to get any better than this. What's really interesting, as the county executive pointed out, this is a revolving fund. So, yes, some of the money is forgiven as a grant, but we do expect the rest of those funds to come back so that we can help your neighbors who maybe 2 or 3 years down the road might need a roof or siding or windows. So that's really important. But because it is a loan and we expect the money to come back, there is some underwriting involved. Taxes have to be current. We do a credit check, but it's not anywhere near the scrutiny that, say, a bank or a credit union would put folks over. We try to be really flexible. The other thing that we really like about this program is so many times programs have income limits, and in this program, you just have to live in the neighborhood, and there are no income limits. So it's not a situation where somebody's going to be $500 or $1,000 over an income limit. As the county exec pointed out, we've done about 700 of these through the neighborhood initiative. That's about $7 million or so. I'd like to call out Aaron Persky, who has guided most of those applications through the system. And then also introduce Logan Battaglia, who is our newest member to the lending team. So we invite everybody to apply. Your applications are going to be in very, very good hands. Thank you, County Executive.
Logan's taking applications right now. Logan, we got it? You got it ready? All right, okay, thank you. Yeah. Anything, Kevin or Cody, you want to say anything? Joe, you want to say anything?
Yeah,
Come, why don't you say a couple
Thank you.
words? Yeah.
I'd like to welcome everyone to the beautiful 2nd District of Onondaga County, my personal favorite. I'm going to take a moment to recognize the Bayberry community here in the town of Clay. Bayberry began as a vision to create strong, family-oriented community. And over the years, it has become much more than just a neighborhood. It has become home to generations of families, a place where people have raised their children, built friendships, and invested in this community. The future investment coming to Bayberry is exciting because it represents an investment not only in infrastructure and development, but in the people who call Bayberry home. As we look ahead, our responsibility is to make sure that future growth is done thoughtfully, protecting the character of the community while providing the improvements and opportunities residents deserve. Bayberry has played an important role in the town of Clay and Onondaga County for decades, and I believe the best days of Bayberry are still in front of us. Thank you all for being in the 2nd District.
Thanks, Kev.
Thank you, Mr. County Executive.
Thank you, Mr. McMahon and Mr. Meeker. I just want to say for years it's been a priority of the town board here in Clay to have residents who are invested in our community. We make a lot of zoning decisions. We have had, since the coming of Micron, dozens and dozens of housing projects that don't account for people having home ownership and investing in the community, and we've tried to steer away from them. This program really reinforces that this community values people who are invested in it, and I hope that as many people as possible from the Bayberry area take part in it. So thank you.
Thanks, Joe. Cody?
I'd like to thank the county executive for this program. It's something that we all support at the legislature. As I'm getting out and having conversations with people, we know that housing is a need today, and that's only going to be exacerbated as we continue to grow as a community. And what I really appreciate is that we have implemented really an all the above strategy where we need to invest in senior housing, we need to invest in affordable housing, we need to create density with our center-based development through Plan Onondaga, which has been a big highlight of everything going on. I work with a lot of therapists with master's degrees and doctorate degrees, and they tell me that they're having a hard time making rent, and the need is getting larger and larger. So I appreciate programs like this that invest in our housing stock, our existing housing stock, as we continue to build and try to meet the needs of the community. So thank you.
Thanks, Cody. Ryan, you want to say anything? Neighborhood Association President Ryan Vollmer here. I wouldn't mess with this guy, by the way. Don't get in an arm wrestling contest with this guy right here.
I don't have a speech prepared.
Yeah.
But First of all, thank you for getting this done. I think this will be great for the community. You know, we hear a lot about new things being built, especially to support Micron in the area. So it's nice to see some investment come back to our community to help, you know, improve it, make it someplace that everybody wants to stay, and continue the tradition of families staying here. It's a beautiful neighborhood, and I'm excited to see it get even more beautiful.
Awesome.
So thank you.
Awesome. Anything else? Anyone else want to say anything? Jill, you want to come up, say hi, or no? Say hello, Jill. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Jill Hageman Clark. I'm the town clerk. I'm also a Bayberry resident. My parents were the first owners of my home that I live in now. I lived here till I was 11, and then in my late 30s, I met someone who lived in the house who sold it back to me. And I couldn't be happier to be here, and I think this is a wonderful program, and I am so pleased that you're offering this to our community. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.